Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys another Top 5 Tuesday video. And this week, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 pairs of Adidas under $120. And this is just my personal preference and choices. But I will go ahead and announce the winners for my birthday giveaway. And there's 3 pairs of sneakers that I ended up giving away to you guys. One through YouTube, one through Twitter, and one through Instagram. And I pre-selected the winners on this paper, as you can see right here. So the IG winner gets the pair of Nike IDs. They can design any one that they want. And the winner is Shane_M_Medley. And congrats to him for that. The next winner is for Twitter, and it's the pair of Sauconys, any Saucony that they want on Saucony.com. And that is at Bernie_Baker. Congrats to him. And then the YouTube winner gets a pair of Adidas, any pair of Adidas on Adidas.com that they want. And that winner is Zachary. Urabe, Urabe, I believe. I don't know how to say his last name, but congrats to him. Congrats to all 3 of the winners, and thank all you guys for entering the contest in all 3 of my platforms. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And it was just a fun way for me to be able to give back on my birthday, or for my birthday, for you guys, the viewers out there. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get my top 5 Tuesday video, top 5 Adidas under $120. Reason why I wanted to do this video is because there's a lot of pairs of sneakers under $100, but there's a lot better options at that extra $20 price point. So I figured I wanted to give you guys this. I was going to do any shoe under $20, and I realized 3 of my top choices were Adidas. And so I figured, you know what, I know that there's a solid 5 here. There's actually a solid 7 under $100, and then I could do my top 5 under 120 from Nike as well in the future video. And I still owe you a video for my top 5 most comfortable Nikes as well. People have been asking for that, and so I hear you guys. I've seen the comments through Twitter and everything else, so I appreciate you guys. Let's go and get into it. Number 5. So this is a pair of the Crazy Light Boost 2016s, and this is the number 5 spot for me. I know this is probably a lot higher for most of you guys out there, and I made fun of this shoe a bit in my review because it's called the Crazy Light, but it's crazy heavy. That being said, it's still a really dope looking model. It's a really slick looking model. I love the aesthetics of the shoe, and it has full-length Boost on the shoe, and it's one that you can play basketball in, obviously, and also I just think it looks really, really nice casually. Now, this is the $120 version. They do have a $130 version as well. I believe the $130 has prime knit on the upper, or maybe some just extra accents to it that makes it a little bit more expensive. Honestly, that's the weirdest thing to me is the price points of the Nike or the Adidas basketball shoes, is because sometimes they're cheaper and sometimes they're more expensive, and they don't really give an explanation as to why either is which. So this is my number 5 spot though, for under $120. Let's go ahead and move on. Similar and related is the Lillard joints right here, and these are the Lillard 2s, and this is a prime knit one that is $120. There is a cheaper version that's not prime knit, but this is a PDX carpet version, as you can see. And yeah, it has bounce on the bottom instead of Boost. Another confusing point that I thought was interesting, because they don't really call it out too specifically. Some have Boost, some have bounce, some have prime knit, some do not. But regardless, under $120, it's a great looking model. It's a comfortable model, and it's Lillard. I mean, how can you go wrong? My guy Lillard. So definitely, which is the one, if you guys didn't know, fun fact for those that are newer to my channel, Lillard's first shoe is the one that really made me jump off of the Nike bandwagon and start diversifying my sneaker collection into other brands. And since then, it's exploded into so many different types of brands, and I'm really glad that I did that. But it was all because of Lillard being in Portland and his Rookie of the Year shoe. So definitely a reason why this is in the top 5 for myself. And the price point is, I believe, $120 for this one, and then I don't know, $110 or $15, I think, for the lower one. Moving on, a newer one, and some of you guys might see this on my arm. I had an allergic reaction. I'm actually allergic to, this is crazy and stupid that I'm telling you guys this, but I'm allergic to pine sap, and I was DJing an event the other weekend, and like I was under a pine tree, and it literally was dripping pine on me, and it hit my arm, and it totally like rashed out. It's been brutal, man. That's why it's been tough to do some of these videos like that. Or you might have noticed I did some with long sleeves. Kind of embarrassing, but there you have it. So I don't usually talk about it, but I know some of you guys are gonna be like, what the hell's on his arm? Moving on though, the number 3 spot, well deserved in my opinion, and this would be in my top 5 under $100 as well now, because this is, the price point is $100. And actually, you can find them right now, I believe, on Finish Line for $90 even with a coupon code. I'll leave a link in the description to you guys if you guys are actually interested in purchasing any of these. But this one in particular is $90, not $100. And so this one's the cheapest one in the countdown, but it's a really great shoe. And I beat this one up. I've worn this one so many times, and I did get a double up of this colorway. I still haven't pulled the trigger on some other colorways, but I really like the other ones out there. Anyway, really comfortable shoe. The bounce material is the same as kind of the Lillards, but they're really, really comfortable. I love the aesthetics of the shoe again. I think Adidas is just killing it with the overall design of the shoes. And for a new model that comes out, there's kind of some ribbing like on the upper, and it like goes down to the midsole as well, but it's kind of a seamless transition. It's a really great looking shoe, and my review that I did of the shoe has like 100,000 views on it, which is pretty cool now. But definitely a contender and my top 3 spot in my top 5, the Alpha Bounce. So moving on, number 2 is one that I love to hate, and I only say that tongue-in-cheek because this is a great shoe. It is the Adidas NMD, Adidas Nomad, whatever you want to call it. And this is the baseline model. This is another tiered product where they have a baseline, they have a prime knit version, they have, you know, I've showed you guys quite a few of them. They have a city sock version and so on and so on. But this is the baseline version, and it is $120 at retail. And I have to say that the comfort-wise between the prime knit and the regular is not too much of a difference, to be honest, because you're not going to get the same type of feel as you do from an Ultra Boost from the NMDs. No competition, the Ultra Boost is a far superior product. But still, that being said, this is an amazing shoe. It's super comfortable. It fits my lifestyle, which is the fact that it's a lifestyle shoe. It's not a performance shoe. And you guys know, I mean, that's what I'm all about, really. I take performance shoes and wear them casually just because I like to be able to mix it up and wear things casually. But great looking shoe, very, very comfortable. I made fun of the Lego block looks when this originally came out. I didn't understand it. But it's definitely a shoe that have won over a lot of people. And this is definitely a solid spot for the number 2 in my top 5 countdown. The number 1 shoe should be no surprise to longtime followers. But it is this pair right here, or any version of this pair. And you can tell from the soles, because the sole this is the Pure Boost 2 that I'm showing you guys, but there's a whole bunch of different versions of the Pure Boost 2 or whatever they want to call it. The one that I love is the one with the detached tongue like this. It's extra padded and has the same kind of back tab as like the Ultra Boost. But the Pure Boost 2 is so incredibly comfortable, and it's it's a complete lifestyle shoe. It feels like you're walking on a cloud. And it's the original like Pure Boost like model was the one that really was a jump off before the Ultra Boost, where it changed my view of what a comfortable shoe was. And that's why this one's still in my number 1 spot especially for under $120. I will say that the most comfortable boost, and I did a video on my most comfortable one, it's still the Ultra Boost ST. It's not the most favorite by everybody because it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but the ST one is super comfortable, and the detached tongue for me is a home run. But that being said, I really like the uncaged ones as well. So I'll hopefully have an updated video with the uncaged, because I like the uncaged better than the Ultra Boost, the regular one. So it's probably ST uncaged then regular, or even Ultra uncaged and ST. They're both amazing, and the regular ones as well. So that being said, 5 shoes that I showed you here. Some of you guys can be like, what the heck? How the heck did he not have the shell toes in? The Adidas shell toes, classic model, one of the fan favorites, as well as the Stan Smiths. And I understand both of those shoes are going to be fan favorites to you guys, and some of you guys will leave comments and say those are your top 2 for sure out of the top 5. And that's totally cool. This is my top 5 though, and I'm keeping it real because I don't own a pair of Stan Smiths yet, and I have like maybe 1 or 2 pairs of shell toes. So they're just not fan favorites of me personally. I like what Adidas is doing with the newer type of models. The classics still are legendary to a lot of people out there, but for me personally, it's just not one of those. Either pairs are ones that really speak to me. But they're both great shoes, and they're both priced really, really affordable, under $100. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I know some people are going to flame me for not keeping those in the countdown. But that's pretty much it, man. I think that this is a fun countdown. I love doing this top 5 Tuesday series. I'm going to try to keep better at like making sure I get these videos up. I have to plan so much ahead, and it's tough sometimes with the weekend and what we got going on with the family. And this last weekend was my wife's and my 7th year wedding anniversary. So on top of my birthday and then the wedding anniversary, it's been a crazy week. So, but appreciate you guys for watching. Smack the thumbs up if you guys like the video. If you guys are interested in buying any of these, check the links in the description, and we'll catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.